Hey guys, it's Inkeater, and welcome to Vinyl and Music News. And this week in VAMN, I kind of wanted to talk about Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong, if you didn't hear that, I don't know if the microphone picked that up. We're second guessing ourselves. We're going to talk about Louis Armstrong. Essentially, he's been in the news a lot lately. Anywhere from the Smithsonian to like other little newspapers that have been talking about different aspects of Louis Armstrong, such as, I think it was the Smithsonian actually let somebody play the trumpet, one of his many trumpets that they actually have in the Smithsonian, and it still works. And it's kind of like an interesting display of, you know, people sitting there and holding artifacts and allowing them to be played again. You're not seen in the video. Okay. Alright. Bye. Zombie decided to close the door. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So the Smithsonian actually allowed somebody to play Louis Armstrong's trumpet, which was kind of awesome and amazing because it's kind of a really cool sign of, hey, we have this artifact, but it's an instrument and it's meant to be played, and we're gonna allow it to be played. I think another example of that was a saxophone. I forget where and when. It's mentioned in the article down below if you're really curious, and I won't be that jerk that forgets. And there's a fly, and I want you to stop, fly. Anyway, it's love bug season down here in Florida, and so there's one of them got in the house. Anyway, another story is the archive of Louis Armstrong found a really rare recording of Louis Armstrong in the actual recording booth recording a song. I don't remember exactly what the song is, but there's a video clip of it, and you can actually see him as an artist in doing his artistry, I guess I want to say. You know, someone who's doing their magic, making it happen, and it's kind of cool to see all of the lip motions and just how he gets certain sounds based on how he moves his lips. And it was just kind of really freaking fascinating and kind of mesmerizing in a way, but not as mesmerizing as a clip that was recently released by another person. I think it might be the same group that has the other video of him in the sound recording booth. I don't know exactly. I want to say they're two separate entities. Anyway, there's this other video of Louis Armstrong in like 1956, I want to say, in I think it's Ghana. Hey Zombie, it's pronounced Ghana, right? Guyana or Ghana? Ghana. Okay, so Ghana, I guess, which was back then known as the Golden Coast. The article called it that. That's all I can remember right now about it. Anyway, you get to see natives actually listening to Louis Armstrong play his trumpet with his band, and they actually start to jam out, and you get to see a little clip of, I think it's actually Louis Armstrong's wife, from what I recall in hearing the audio from the video. The audio is kind of low, so I might have to re-listen to it, but I want to say they said it was his wife dancing with one of the natives, and it was just kind of interesting how you don't really necessarily need lyrics to music for music to basically transcend all different cultures and all different types of people. Everyone's moved by music in general, and it was just kind of really mesmerizing and really fascinating to actually see that take place in the video. If you're interested in that, I'll leave a link to that down below, because I found it absolutely freaking fascinating. Like, I was mesmerized. I might have watched it more than once, and it's kind of a long clip, if you're curious. I want to say it was kind of a long clip, maybe like 6 minutes, maybe 3, I could be wrong about that. I was just utterly fascinated by the human interaction, despite the, I guess, language barriers, if there were any at that point in time in like the 1960s. But it was cool regardless. Anyway, I was curious, who is a musician that you find absolutely fascinating, and they've done a lot of amazing, awesome things, and you think somebody should know about them, especially me. I'm always interested in knowing about different artists. Or, if you're a fan of Louis Armstrong, what is your favorite song by him? Because I would really love to know. Mine happens to be on this album that I own, and it's been a long time. I think I've talked about it in an older video. I can't remember. I want to say it was my Valentine's Day video where I was like, songs to break up by or songs to tell your girlfriend you love her. I don't remember exactly. Might have been that. Anyway, hope you guys are doing awesome. And definitely check out the clips that I'm going to leave down below of just Louis Armstrong in his element. It's beautiful and amazing to watch. I don't know, there's this really cool element of watching like older musicians play in videos. Anyway, I could rant for hours about that. Hope you guys are doing awesome, and that's pretty much it. Bye.
Whatever it is that you believe you're seeing, it's not real.
Seeing things before they happen.
Things are not always what they seem in this place, so you can't take anything for granted.